Want to try tissue cultures, but you're intimidated by the process? This is Maddie with Rooted with Maddie. Today we're going to deflast this tissue culture. So let's get into it and do some plant chores. Deflasking tissue cultures should not be intimidating. Let me show you how I do it. I have 2 glasses with distilled water. I have betadine drops, which I'm going to add to one of the glasses. I have pruning shears. And we want to make sure that we sterilize everything with alcohol. So the first thing we're going to do is cut this open. Next thing we're going to do is rinse this off. All right, I've gone ahead and rinsed it off, cut off all of the dead roots and really anything that didn't look healthy. Now I'm going to put it into the cup of distilled water for about 5 minutes just to make sure that we get all of that agar off. I'll be right back. Now we'll take it out of this cup and put it into the other one with the betadine solution. There's about 3 drops of betadine in there. We're going to let it sit for 10 minutes or so. Then we'll take it out and rinse it off. It's been 10 minutes and I've rinsed the plant off. Now I want to make sure that I pat it dry to minimize the chance of bacteria or fungus getting on the leaves and damaging the plant. Next thing we're going to do is pot this up. I like to use these 4.5 ounce condiment cups and fluval stratum and perlite. You'll notice I have holes in my condiment cup. I like to have this as ready as possible, so when we acclimate it, we put it into a larger condiment cup and it's ready to go. So if I were just doing this one plant, I'd go ahead and put it into some sort of covered container. Usually a deli cup or solo cup with a lid or something along those lines. But I have 9 other tissue culture that I have to deflask. So let me show you what I do. I use seedling trays. I think they're a great option. Last thing we're going to do is add some water, and I did add some prop drops to this. You want to make sure you label your plant, and I like to put the date that I deflasked it. All right, here's what I do. I put the lid on, I make sure that the vents are completely closed, and I'll set it under my grow lights. I keep my grow lights on for 12 hours a day. After about 2 weeks, I'm going to water it with some lightly fertilized water, and I'm going to open the vents a quarter of the way. We'll do this every single week for the next 4 weeks. On the 5th and 6th week, I'm going to take the cover off for a couple of hours a day. I do this so I am slowly acclimating the plant to its environment. Why do I like using condiment cups? Once it's ready, I simply put this into a larger condiment cup, and now you have a self-watering pot. You don't have to repot it.